Hi guys, welcome to episode 47, guitar making with Andy Evans' Aevo custom guitars. That's my new intro now. I'm trying to make it a bit more professional, because these guitars are slowly getting more professional, you know, so why not? Okay, so I've been experimenting. About 2 years ago I was walking in the forest in the mountains here, a little town called Gordoun, which is a stunning little place in the mountains of the south of France. And I found an old tree trunk, and I was looking at it. Somebody cut it down, it was diseased, or it's spalted, you know, spalted, rotten. And I looked at it and I thought, well, it's flamed. So I was thinking it's sycamore, flamed sycamore, and it was the trunk of a tree, and it had some really interesting grain patterns. So I put it in the back of my van, and I thought I'll make a guitar out of this one day. It sat in my garden. I tried to cut it up, and it's a tree stump, you know. Trying to cut a tree stump up is quite difficult. If you haven't got a chainsaw, trying to do it with a handsaw, it's quite difficult. There's not many machines you can do it with. So I started trying to cut it up by hand, and halfway through I thought, oh, forget about it. And I forgot about it, left it in the garden. A year and a half, I was cleaning up the garden, spotted it. It's got all insects in it, it's absolutely disgusting. But it's still got that interesting grain, you know. So I thought, I wonder if I can salvage a bit of this. So I have done. At the moment this looks like Frankenstein's guitar. But and there's lots of broken bits, so it's going to be a sunburst, you know. But there you go. I've bookmatched it, I cut a section off. I've glued it onto the front of a mahogany guitar, the back, you know, the mahogany solid body here. So I found a nice piece, just about, cut it in half, opened it up like a book, stuck it on. As you can see, they call this Spalted. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like a bit like Frankenstein's Frankenstein's son or something at the moment. But it's got some amazing spalting going on. And it's got some flame going this way as well, all around where the bridge is going to be in the pickup. You can't really see it there. Spalting is when you get a bacterial like infection. It's just when the wood is just about to rot, you know, and they treat it and stop it from rotting. And this is right on the verge of being a bit too far gone, you know. Basically what I've had to do, luckily some of the rot is where the pickups are going to go and where the neck joint is going to go. And I've had to, the first thing I did was soak it in acetone to try and kill some bugs. I believe antifreeze is the best thing to soak it in. It kills all the fungi. Heat with a heat gun is quite good, but you have to pay attention, because if it's damp it'll crack, so you've got to do it slowly, you know. So the first thing I did was soak it in acetone. I soaked it in some polyester just to give it some strength. I've cut out some of the rotten bits, and then I've burnt it with a heat gun where it was just too soft, you know. And at the moment it looks horrendous, but you probably can't see from here. Maybe you can see, yeah, you can see some of the book matching going on there, and you've got some amazing flame going on here. So this is going to be quite interesting. At the moment it looks horrendous. I need to carve the top. I'm always trying to find an easy way to do things, you know, carving, and I don't really like using routers, but routing's the easiest way to go to start with, because they're noisy, you know. So anyway, I made a routing jig, a template. I quite like making templates. Sometimes I prefer it than making guitars. It's quite good fun, you know. It's like being an inventor. And just a few bits of wood I found. This has got this is going to sit on you're going to put a square piece of guitar here. If you look there, you've got a nice radius here and a nice radius there. And the router, these move along like this, so that you put this like that. You put your router on top of this, and then it's just a basic curve like that. It's going to be for my guitars, and then I can do the rest by hand. It's just to get that basic curve on the front of the guitar. So you'll route a bit like that, you'll get that. I don't know if you can see that angle. Yeah, you can. And then you'll move these along a little bit at the same time. You do your router, you're going to go that way, pass over, and you get a nice radius there. So that's the way I'm going to start doing the fronts, and then do the rest by hand, you know. Carve the rest of my hands with a nice rasp and a nice sharp lip playing. I've also been busy with the Fibson. I haven't bought a press drill yet, but I'll buy one. I started drilling it out by hand. So you can see the shape there. So this is another template that I've made. This is going to be my routing template, because this is going to be a semi-acoustic guitar, the Fibson. Fibson Les Paul. That's my idea. You know, it's going to be, it's a bit like a Gibson, but slightly different. Changing the headstock and stuff like that. The headstock angle on Gibsons, I don't like. It's too steep. They've also got the big hole drilled there on the Gibson, which makes them vulnerable. If you fall backwards, the neck cracks off. You know. So the truss adjuster is going to be from the body end here. A spoke wheel adjuster. It's going to have less of an angle on the headstock. It's going to have a straight string pull. And that's my new template. I just thought I'd show you that for routing out the cavities, because it's going to be a semi-acoustic. Your router guide will follow the inside of this. The router sits on top. I left it square so you've got space for the router to sit on, you know, so it's not wobbling. So stay tuned for that. Put that to the side. What else is new? Okay. So the purple guitar, I don't know if you've seen that one. I put a layer of polyester on it, a thin layer of polyester resin. That's looking quite nice. It's got a fingerboard on it. It's fretted. Oh no, I've fretted the neck for the Gibson. If I can find it, just give me 1 minute. Where is it? Oh. No, it's gone Aevo. It's gone Aevo. So yeah, next podcast I'll show you that. Alright guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned for the Frankenstein. Next time you see this, it should be looking a lot nicer. It should have a nice carved top, and I'll route the pickup cavities. As I say, you can't really see it there, but it's got some stunning grain. It's bookmarks of flames coming all around the pickups. I think it's sycamore, this stuff. It's got some spalting going on, you know, you get these black lines going on. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to press the subscribe button, and see you next time.